Thank you for tuning in. This is MrChrisRuby, award-winning market research executive, and I'm here to deliver a specific message to the following people. Those would be marketing department heads, consumer insight department heads, marketing research department heads. That would also be to market research consulting agencies that work on the client side of business. And the message that I want to deliver is that I'm currently available for hire as an employee. And what I want to do is I want to be able to augment your vision of your department. Now, I have a passion for market research. I developed this passion from the very first time I took a market research course in college. And since then, I've fallen in love with the trade. I'm passionate about helping businesses to improve their products and services. I'm passionate about helping customers to improve their end user experiences. Now, market research, the whole purpose of it is to actually capitalize on marketing opportunities, to capitalize on changes within the marketplace. And to give you a brief example of some of the projects that I've worked on behalf of Fortune 500 companies, that would include projects such as branding studies, opinion survey studies, that would include product name testing, advertising research, that also includes copy testing, focus groups, and includes also, the list goes on and on and on, but the point that I'm trying to get at is any seasoned, highly skilled market research executive, market research veteran should have and be able to conduct those studies. They should have them in their repertoire to be able to do those things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the four key things. The four key things I call Ruby's 4 Ps that I possess that are going to differentiate me from anybody else that you come in contact to that also has the ability to conduct those projects. The first P, I call it problem solving. Market research inherently, the first item of the strategic market research process is what? Number one, problem definition. The purpose of market research is to solve problems. I'm very adept at doing so. My mind automatically thinks, what's the best way to most efficiently solve this problem? What's the best way to most effectively solve this problem? How can I use the resources that I have to their greatest potential to solve this problem? And the problem often lies with market research on capitalizing on opportunities, capitalizing on changing trends, capitalizing on customers' opinions to enhance sales, to enhance revenues. The second item, my second P, is project management. I have impeccable project management skills. Again, we talked about the strategic market research process. I've developed them from scratch, managed projects, and that would be the strategic market research process, problem definition, conducting secondary research, conducting focus groups, questionnaire design, data collection, data analysis, and interpretation, developing a report, recommendations, deliverables. I've developed and maintained and managed hundreds of market research projects, some on behalf of Fortune 500 companies like we've talked about. So what I can do is I can help augment your department to help deliver these projects on time to key decision makers within your company to allow them to capitalize on market opportunities, or deliver them to the clients to help them fine-tune their products and services and capitalize on what the opinions of their customers are. Now, the third P, and it's one of the most important, is power team building. Because working on projects, you can't just work on them alone, be a man standing alone on an island. You want to have a team in place that's going to be all on one page. Like according to Napoleon Hill's, one of the laws of success is to belong to a mastermind group where everybody's on the same page, moving towards the same goal, has the same vision. I'm actually the opposite. I'm adept, not inept. I'm adept at motivating employees, tactfully motivating employees to provide the best available services that they can provide given their available resources. Now, the way I'm able to do this is actually my fourth P. And the fourth P is the principle of leadership. You see, all businesses succeed or fail on the strength of the leadership that is within their organization. According to John C. Maxwell's 21 irrefutable laws of leadership, there's one in particular that's called the law of the lid. And what that means is that the lower your level of leadership is within your department, the lower the leadership level of your team members will be. Because leaders that are at a low level, they develop leaders at a low level. Now, leaders that have a higher level of leadership are able to develop higher leaders in their organization that can help achieve the vision that you have for your department. So what I can do is I can help develop and train leaders within your department so that you can make your vision come into reality. So to learn a little bit more about my projects that I've worked on with Fortune 500 companies, to learn a little bit more about my skill set level, to learn a little bit more about my leadership skills, contact me at MrChrisRuby@gmail.com or on Twitter at MrChrisRuby or on LinkedIn. LinkedIn/in/MrChrisRuby. I look forward to being of service to you.